Afternoon, Chief of Department John Hodgens, Hodgens. We received a call for a fire in this warehouse about 10:37 this morning, and we arrived quickly to a large volume of fire on arrival. We attempted an interior fire attack, but the members were overwhelmed by the amount of fire, and we had to back all of our firefighters out of the building and go to an exterior attack. We have 3 marine fire boats here that are putting a lot of water onto this fire. It's a deep-seated, heavy volume of fire that's hard to get to the seat of the fire. We also are using our drones in the air to pinpoint where we have the fire, so we can move around the boats to extinguish all of the fire that's possible. We have a 3rd alarm assignment right now with about 150 fire and EMS personnel. Injuries at this time are 3 firefighters, 3 EMS personnel, and 2 civilians. These fires this fire is probably going to go on for a few days by the time we're able to fully extinguish it and get inside, possibly to get to the deep-seated areas. Early on, there was a collapse. When you have a large volume of fire in a building like this, we realized that there is collapse potential due to the construction of the building, which is not that sturdy.
Did it actually collapse?
A section of it collapsed.
Can you tell us specifically what's burning?
I don't know exactly what the contents are, but there's a large amount of combustible material.
Yeah. And combustible material meaning what? Gasoline tanks, things of that nature?
Yeah. Well, Chief, can we hear from
Chief Madry from the PD can elaborate on the contents.
Thank you. First and foremost, I want to thank Chief Hodgens, all the brave firefighters here. This is a tremendous task here, putting out a fire this magnitude. Their bravery is commendable. This is our Erie Basin Pound, one of our property facilities for the NYPD. And what we have here, what's stored here in particular, is we have a lot of biological evidence that's here. We also have some e-bikes, motor vehicles, and we do have a few historic vehicles as well. So we don't know the severity of the damage inside. First, we have to let the fire department take care of business and put this fire out and make it safe. And once it's safe, the fire marshals, along with our arson and explosion squad, will go in there. They'll start to look and understand what the cause of the fire is. And then, of course, our property specialists will be able to go in there and see what's damaged and what could be salvaged. Chief. What I was informed of right now is we have about 14 members of the service who work here, and we did have some outside contractors here, about 6 contractors. The contractors went into the warehouse to start performing their task, and they observed a fire at on a certain level. It wasn't a ground level that they could see. It was up kind of like on the shelves. They saw the fire. They alerted the police department personnel inside. Everyone backed out. FD was alerted. So for right now, we don't know too much about it, and this will be an active investigation.
There's about 300 to 500 e-bikes inside there.
We don't have we will have an accurate count later on in the course of the day and during the course of the investigation. But there was a substantial amount of motorbikes, e-bikes, like I said, a few vehicles,
And a diesel truck in there or something like that?
That I have to look. I have to go through. Once they give me itemized invoice of all the property, I'll be able to tell. But we did have some vehicles in there, and we had some biological evidence. And DNA. Things from past crimes, burglaries, maybe shooting incidents. We have some biological evidence here as well.
Question over here. Chief, is there any walk-in violation vehicle stored in the facility?
That I'm not aware of. That'll be part of the investigation. We'll have an itemized, detailed list of everything that was in there.
This is an evidence facility. It's mostly evidence, not like come and pick up your car because it was towed.
It's mainly evidence. It's mainly evidence, but we store other things there as well. But the main purpose is to store evidence.
Chief,
Hold on.
Some question surfaced, Chief, is whether rape kits were stored there. Can you address that for us?
The rape kits are not stored here.
Okay. All right, guys, we got time. One more. Last question right here.
The evidence goes back a long time, 20, 30 years. Some of the evidence was also from Sandy, property from Sandy as well.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Would you say it's a big loss, Chief?
Absolutely, of course. So this is one of our property facilities. It's a very serious and damaging fire. We won't really know the magnitude of what was destroyed in there until we have an opportunity to look at the envoys and see what was in there, and then see what we can salvage, and then we'll go from there.